yeah, whatever Parker brings, I'm gonna be ready for it. I'm gonna be ready to put him out, put him to sleep, and you know.
Tyson Fury recently shared his thoughts on the highly anticipated heavyweight showdown between Daniel Dubois and Joseph Parker.
Dubois and Parker. I've got to go with my old pal Joseph Parker.
Dubois made it clear that he expects nothing less than a dominant performance against Joseph Parker. He has been vocal about the level of pressure he intends to apply, vowing to finish the 32-year-old former world champion within 3 rounds. Dubois shared his mindset heading into the fight, expressing his readiness to face a fighter of Parker's caliber, who has consistently been a tough competitor in the heavyweight division. Despite his confidence, Dubois remained realistic, acknowledging that Parker's technical boxing skills and extensive experience make him a unique and formidable challenge.
You know, I'm not overlooking anything, but I'll be ready for him.
What does he do well, in your opinion?
Wherever he does well, I'll do better. With stronger, wherever he does well, I'll do better.
Seems like you're in a state of mind, whoever's in the opposite corner to you, you don't really care about what they do.
Feeling like I can go through these guys like a train now.
Joseph Parker has undergone a significant transformation in recent years. Following his 2018 loss to Anthony Joshua, Parker has revamped his approach to boxing, evolving from an aggressive, slugger-style fighter into a more calculated and strategic competitor. In his last 2 outings, Parker showcased this new approach by successfully outboxing both Gillen Jean and Deontay Wilder over 12 rounds to secure points victories. His focus on technique and strategy, rather than relying on knockouts, has made him a more elusive and challenging opponent. Parker will need to draw on all of his experience and refined skills to withstand the power and relentless pressure that Dubois is certain to bring to the fight.
Always, as a fighter, you want to work hard and you want to fight for the championship of the world, and this is my 2nd time to fight for it. And it's going to mean a lot because I'm doing this for me. Like, I got these goals that I want and that I've set, and I'm doing it for me, my wife and kids, and I want to show the world how good I am, or how good I can.
In a recent interview, Joseph Parker acknowledged the challenges posed by Daniel Dubois, while expressing confidence in his own abilities. He highlighted Dubois' relentless aggression and powerful combinations as significant threats, but believes that his own speed, movement, and technical boxing skills will give him the edge. Parker is fully aware of the danger Dubois brings to the ring, but remains determined to prove that he is more than capable of overcoming the challenge. Often cast as the underdog in his past fights, the New Zealander has repeatedly demonstrated his ability to thrive under pressure. Parker is ready to silence the doubters once again and show that he can compete with the very best in the heavyweight division.
Credit to Daniel Dubois and how he's turned his career around. Like, I went against him in all 3 fights, and I have to say, you know what? You've done it.
This fight.
Yeah, in this fight, mostly this fight. But he's, I just feel like he's coming in form. And he believes in himself, and he's got confidence, and he's he's putting in the work. But for me, it stops right here.
You say it stops right here?
I feel like his climb back.
Yeah.
He is the champion of the world, so you got to respect that he's the champion of the world at the moment. And my goal is to take that strap.
In the lead-up to the fight, Daniel Dubois has been vocal about his ambition to become the undisputed heavyweight champion and avenge his controversial loss to Alexander Usyk. In their first encounter, Dubois suffered a 9th-round TKO defeat, but he has been eager to secure a rematch with the Ukrainian. Many believe that a victory over Joseph Parker could pave the way for a future showdown with Usyk for the undisputed title. However, Dubois has made it clear that his current focus is entirely on Parker. He has vowed to knock out the New Zealander and continue building his momentum in the heavyweight division.
If they get through Parker and that fight's done, I think. But it's all about making noise and making, as a world champion, you can sort of, choose your destiny and choose your path now. And I'm just challenging him. In my eyes, I'm challenging him. I want to become undisputed champion and get.
Despite his bold predictions, Daniel Dubois has faced criticism for fixating on Alexander Usyk, before securing a win against Joseph Parker. Promoter Frank Warren has been outspoken about his concerns, cautioning Dubois against overlooking the immediate challenge in Parker. Warren highlighted Parker's reputation as a dangerous and highly skilled opponent, emphasizing that Dubois must remain fully focused and avoid underestimating the New Zealander.
But Daniel wants revenge from the first fight. That's obviously his motivation. There's no doubt about that. Whether he should have done it, whether it should happen or not. But I mean, how many times have you seen guys ringside? I think Usyk got into the ring when Tyson had a fight at Wembley immediately after the fight, didn't he?
Yeah.
Against when Tyson beat Dillian White. So you know, but he needs to focus, Daniel, on one thing, and that's on the 22nd of February, next Riyadh season fight, when he's got a tough fight and tough opponent in Joe Parker, who's a former world champion and who's on a run at the moment.
While Dubois remains confident in his abilities, it is evident that he faces a formidable challenge in Joseph Parker. Any misstep in the ring could prove costly. Frank Warren's comments highlight a growing concern among boxing experts.
Big test.
Look, he's changed a lot as a person. I mean, you know, you couldn't have got him to bloody come to the venue, let alone get in the ring. He's changed. He's a more positive person. He's there now, and that's what it is. It happened. It happened.
That Dubois might be prematurely looking ahead to future opportunities, potentially underestimating the threat posed by Parker. Staying focused on the task at hand will be crucial if Dubois hopes to secure a victory and keep his momentum alive in the heavyweight division.
With regards to Joseph Parker, he's taking on Daniel Dubois. Obviously, he worked a lot with Joseph over the years, so I've got to ask you, how much of a chance are you giving Joseph Parker against Daniel Dubois?
I think Joseph will beat Daniel Dubois and become a two-time world champion. And I think, no disrespect to Anthony Joshua, like, he did amazing things, but he didn't really want to be in that ring with Daniel Dubois, mentally a bit shot. And I think Anthony Joshua made Dubois look way better than he is.
On the other hand, Parker's promoter, David Higgins, has expressed unwavering confidence in his fighter's ability to triumph against Dubois. In a recent interview, Higgins stated there was no doubt in his mind that Parker would emerge victorious on February 22nd.
And I think the Dubois camp are feeling unbeatable. I think they genuinely don't give Joseph Parker a chance. Frank Warren and Dubois and the team there think he's going to punch holes in Joseph Parker. That suits us quite fine. We've been the underdog every fight.
While he acknowledged Dubois' power and skill, Higgins was quick to dismiss the idea that Parker would be overwhelmed by the younger, harder-hitting challenger. He emphasized that Parker has already faced and defeated some of the most formidable fighters in the division, including Deontay Wilder. Higgins believes Parker's experience and exceptional ring IQ will be decisive factors in neutralizing Dubois' aggression. Additionally, he suggested that Dubois might be underestimating Parker, which could ultimately work to the New Zealander's advantage.
Expected us to lose against Wilder. Joseph totally outclassed Wilder. Expected us to lose against Zhang. Joseph outclassed Zhang, won nearly every round. So coming in as an underdog against Dubois, who's coming off an easy win against Anthony Joshua, is not a problem for Joseph.
Higgins' comments echo those of other observers who believe Dubois may be overconfident heading into the fight, despite his recent knockout victory over Anthony Joshua. Many have noted that Dubois has yet to face an opponent with the experience and skill level of Parker, raising questions about how he will handle the technical aspects of the bout.